What if the biggest dinosaur was assembled entirely wrong? Our paleontology demands precision, building life from dust. But history is littered with spectacular reconstruction failures. These mistakes aren't just errors, they reveal scientific evolution. We explore the three monumental errors facing fossil reconstruction. Mistake number 1: misidentifying the basic skeletal architecture. But this means placing the wrong parts together initially. Imagine swapping a creature's arm bone for its leg bone. Early paleontologists often lacked comparative anatomy guides. They relied heavily on educated guesswork and contemporary expectations. The classic example involves confusing aquatic and terrestrial forms. Now that we understand architectural mismatch, let's explore species mixing. Mistake number 2: mixing fossils from entirely different creatures. This often happened when specimens were found fragmented nearby. A powerful predator's jaw might be attached to a bulky herbivore body. The scientist assumes continuity where only coincidence existed. Modern techniques map the exact geological strata of every find. This prevents accidentally merging a creature from the Triassic with one from the Cretaceous. The spatial context is the ultimate arbiter of integrity. Finally, the third major pitfall: assuming modern posture. Mistake number 3 involves projecting current animal behavior. Early reconstructions often made dinosaurs walk bolt upright, like giants. This anthropomorphic view ignores biomechanical necessity. But the reality is often much lower, broader, and tail-supported. Scientists must analyze muscle attachment scars on the bones themselves. These scars dictate the orientation and leverage of movement. Without this data, reconstructions resemble fantastic statues, not living animals. These three mistakes: architecture, mixing, and posture, were endemic. Consider the early representations of giant reptiles from the deep past. The temptation to simplify the unknown is incredibly strong. Today, advanced CT scanning eliminates much of this ambiguity. We can digitally peel back rock matrix layer by layer. The protagonist of our story is the dedicated fossil preparator. But their arc involves moving from simple assembly to complex biomechanics. They must constantly question the assumptions of the past. Understanding leverage in extinct limbs is crucial for posture. A modern reconstruction often utilizes modular, adjustable mounting systems. This allows for easy adjustment as new comparative evidence arises. The connection must be perfect, respecting the original articulation points. Mistakes happen when joints are assumed to be rigid or flexible. But the entire process is a constant cycle of deconstruction and refinement. Histology, studying bone microstructure, is the modern tiebreaker. These rings tell us about growth rate and maturity. This deeper understanding informs the creature's entire environment. Suddenly, the puzzle pieces fit into a living, breathing world. And the difference between error and accuracy is often profound observation. On the tail, often the biggest casualty of error, finds its proper balance. It is the triumph over human bias in interpreting the unknown. Every new fossil challenges the entire established narrative. We must remain humble before the sheer scope of deep time. Mistakes are simply uncorrected observations waiting for validation. Data management ensures that past errors are archived, not repeated. The growth of the paleontologist is parallel to the fossil record itself. The ground beneath our understanding is always slowly shifting. And the first mistake was assuming simplicity over complexity. The correction required acknowledging deep, ancient specialization. The second error vanished when context was strictly enforced. And the final error dissolved once true biomechanics took over. These corrections redefine our relationship with prehistoric life. Science progresses by learning precisely where we got the fossils wrong.